if you're looking for an easy Easter breakfast idea that's fun to make with the kids will love, and it can be made ahead if you need to, then you'll like today's video because we are making Easter pancakes. And not just any pancakes. Cream egg stuffed pancakes. Now we're excited for these because I'm not sure Easter breakfast can get any better than that, so let's get started. So I'm using my classic pancake recipe for these because they never let me down, they're freezable, and I mean, look at that rise. I'll put the link to the recipe in the description below, but you start off by melting 50 grams of butter in the microwave. Set that aside, stop your sous chef from eating the rest of the ingredients, and then mix the dry ingredients, which is 220 grams of flour, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1.5 tablespoons of caster sugar. Make a well in the center and add 3 eggs, vanilla extract, and just a splash of milk. So you'll need 180 ml of milk in total, but adding it slowly will help reduce the formation of any lumps. Then once the milk is added, just add the melted butter and mix it for another minute or two. Now comes the fun part.
I want all of the eggs.
You can't have all of the eggs. We're going to cut them in half. So once you've prepped all the mini cream eggs, then it's time to cook the pancakes. So you cook them as you normally would. Pop the round of batter in the pan, add half a mini cream egg in the batter, top with some more, and then let them cook on either side for a couple of minutes. So to serve these up, I just drizzled them with some melted Easter egg chocolate and topped them with some more half mini cream eggs. I would normally serve them with fruit, but I didn't actually have any at the time to show you. But yeah, normally I would. And this is what they look like inside. You can see the melted cream egg in the middle. Yum. You can, of course, make these fresh, or if you don't fancy spending Easter morning flipping pancakes, you need something a little quicker, you can make them ahead and freeze them. All you need to do is pop some baking paper between each one and pop it straight into a freezer bag. Then when it comes to reheating, you'd be best off defrosting them overnight in the fridge and popping them back in the pan to heat up or reheat in the microwave. I hope you liked today's video as much as Chloe liked eating the ingredients. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos as I share lots of advice answering your real life kitchen dilemmas, meal prep tips, recipes, and ways to help you save money on your weekly food shop.